Once upon a time, there was Mr. Hay, and this was his sweet home, Alabama. Every morning, with the rise of the sun, he would get up and get ready to start his routine. But then one day, as he was riding bicycle by the lake, something unexpected happened. As he landed back on the floor, he noticed there was blood coming out of his open wounds. And then he thought to himself, I'm strong and healthy, and I never give up. So he continued his ride, heading back home to find that delicious and nutritious breakfast waiting for him. And there it goes Mr. Hay, getting that protein from the egg, carbohydrates from the fruits, and lipids from the butter in the bread. Now Mr. Hay has the necessary energy to continue his day and also the necessary nutrients to help heal those wounds. Then, those polymers he had ingested earlier during breakfast got broken down into smaller units or building blocks called monomers. Carbohydrates, for example, its main function is to provide primary energy or immediate energy for when you are going to work out, for example. A second function of carbohydrates is serving as a food reserve in the body. For when women are pregnant, for example, if the mother does not get enough carbohydrates and nutrients, then the baby is going to obtain its nutrients and energy from those carbohydrates that the mother is holding as a reserve. Or maybe you decide to go on a trip to the desert and you spend a few days without eating food, then your body is going to use those carbohydrates to power processes in your body. Lipids, on the other hand, such as butter, oil, or waxes, are a source of long-term energy. This is how polar bears get to hibernate without needing to worry about food or fat to feel warm. Second and very important function of lipids is they make up your cell membranes. In particular, phospholipids is the lipid responsible for this function. This is why you never stop eating fats, even if these are very small amounts in your diet. Last but not least, lipids are a source of warmth and insulation. This is how polar bears manage to withstand those really cold temperatures. Next, proteins such as beans, eggs, chicken, or fish are very important because they play many different roles in our body. Number one, proteins support wear and tear features of your body. For example, keratin in the nails and hair, or various different proteins in your teeth, and also collagen in the skin. Second, proteins help regulate body processes. This is hemoglobin. It's a molecule that transports oxygen throughout your body. If it wasn't because of this protein, your body will not receive enough oxygen and hence you will probably get sick. Number three, proteins are a source of energy. However, they are not a main source of energy. Essentially, proteins are very important in our health. If we don't consume them in our diet, it can lead us to health issues or even death. Finally, nucleic acids have two important functions. First, they store genetic material in our cells, for example, blood cells. And second, they are the primary source of protein synthesis, proteins such as keratin, collagen, or proteins in your teeth.